Good morning, students. I hope you all are fit and fine. Let's start a new chapter, chapter 14, our home planet Earth. So, let's begin. Why is your grandmother sitting under the sun? Don't you know that sunlight produces vitamin D in our body, which makes our bones strong? Now, what are the other benefits of sunlight? So let's start with the sun. The sun is a huge ball of fire and hot gases. The gases makes it glow and produce heat, light and energy. The sun is the one and most important source of all form of energy on the earth. It is 100 times bigger than the earth. Without sun, life is not possible on the earth. We cannot survive without the sunlight, heat and energy. So, without sun, there would be no life on the earth. Now, the next page talking about the planet. So, a planet is an object that moves around the sun. The fixed path on which a planet moves is called its orbit. The 8 planets that move around the sun in order of their increasing distance from the sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So the sun, the 8 planets, their moons and the dwarf planet together form the solar system. Now, the moon and satellite. So, an object that revolves around a planet in an orbit is called a satellite. Like planets, the satellites do not have any light of their own. They reflect the light of the sun. Similarly, moon also reflects the light of the sun. So, moon is a natural satellite of the earth. All planets except Mercury and Venus have moons that revolve around them. Mercury and Venus do not have moons, probably because they are very close to the sun. Okay? Now, talking about the stars. So, we like to see the stars in the sky. They are very bright and shiny at night. So, we see so many stars twinkling in the night sky. Stars are glowing balls of gases that spread heat and light into the space. We get light through stars and moon. They are huge, but because they are so far away, they look like tiny pinpoints of light to us. Okay? Now, Earth. Earth a unique planet. Earth is a unique planet which has life where we live. Earth is home to all living things because it is surrounded by a layer of air which is called atmosphere. Now, talking about oxygen, oxygen is very important for us, and oxygen present in all where in the atmosphere helps the living being to breathe. It contains carbon dioxide which helps the plants to make food with the help of photosynthesis. But about 3/4 of the earth is covered by water and 1/4 is land. So living things need both air and water to live on the earth. Moreover, the earth is just at the right distance from the sun, neither too close nor too far. It has a climate which supports life. The earth is slightly tilted. This tilt causes changes of seasons and gives it a moderate temperature. Okay, now talking about the shape of the earth. So the earth looks flat to us, but actually it is not. The earth is spherical in shape, just like an orange. It is slightly flattened at the top and bottom. Now, the next page. About 500 years ago, a Portuguese sailor, Ferdinand Magellan, started on a long journey from Spain. He kept on sailing in the same direction and reached the same point from where he has started. Why? Because they proved that the earth has no edges but is round like a ball. The photographers on the earth taken from the space have also shown that the earth is spherical. So, if you watch a ship sailing away from the shore, its lowest part disappears first. Why? Because the top of its flag disappears last because it is moving on the round surface. Okay, now globe. So a globe is a true model of the earth. The earth is so huge that we cannot see all of it at once. A globe helps us to see the earth as it is. A globe is more accurate than a map because it mimics the true shape of the earth. Now, talking about maps. So, globes cannot be carried everywhere. So, parts of the earth are drawn on flat pieces of paper called maps. We can also use maps in school. So, map is usually a drawing of place or a part of it. It only shows all the details of a place very clearly. So, map helps us to locate places. A book of maps is called an atlas. It is a collection of maps showing geographical features of various parts of the earth. So, student, however, maps seem to be more useful as globes are not easy to carry. We cannot turn a globe around to look for a place. The flat surface of a map makes it easier to locate and compare different places at the same time. This is your world map. Okay, now talking about directions. So directions helps us to locate places on a map very easily. We know that there are four main directions. In any map, the top shows north, the bottom shows south, east shows right, west shows left. So a compass is a device used to locate these all four directions. It has a needle in its center, as you see in this picture, that all these points towards the north direction. Okay, so students, I hope you all understood very well. We will meet you in next class. Thank you. Bye children.